Is your healer awake? Is the healer within you aligned, awake, and active? So if your answer to that was, I'm not quite sure, what's Deb talking about? How do I know if my healer's awake? Do I even have a healer within? If your response to my question was any of that, then you're going to want to stay tuned for this episode. For today, we are going direct to the how-to. So last episode, we explored digging into the roots of you. I was speaking about how when we come earthbound, we come with all of our soul contracts and our life lessons, and we ground down into earth so that up through the roots of us can come all of these lessons and what we're here to experience so that we can soul expand. And last episode was what I would call quite woo. It was up there with the roots of you and soul contracts. And so this episode is going to balance that out, and we're going to the how-to, which is the second magic move of practical magic. So the work that I do is helping you to understand you are the magic and anchoring into that with practical magic, which is this mix of the woo and the how-to. I see that they need to be in balance for you to be really alive in your magic and working every day towards your own big life magic. And today is all about the how-to. At the end of the last episode, I dedicated the episode to you and the healer within you. And we're going to take that a little bit further today with waking them up, aligning and activating. So get ready, because it's the how-to day and we're going to wake up your healer right now. I have 3 magic moves for you. This is accessible to everyone, no matter where you are on your own healing journey, or if you're just waking up to the fact that you want to have spiritual practice or magic as a part of your life. No matter where you are on your journey, these 3 magic moves are going to meet you at I can do this today. So let's dive straight in to the how-to of waking up the healer within you. So the healer within you is the natural energy of healing. So let's think about it in this way. If you're at the playground and you trip over and you scrape your knee, you're going to see on your knee that there's like a scrape, there's a little wound there. And your body is going to click into gear to move towards healing that little scrape on the knee. Give it a few days and you're going to see that your knee is healing. Your body is amazing how it can do this. Our bodies, our physical bodies, will naturally move towards wanting to balance, wanting to find the healing, which is why our bodies naturally detox themselves, while they'll give us messages around if something's not right for us. Don't eat that because our belly doesn't like it. That's your physical body, and your energetic body does the same. Your energetic body is here to support you in being the best version at the highest vibration possible for you so you can get jiggy with these soul contracts and move on with your lessons. So it's going to help you to naturally move towards healing, balance, transformation. So the first magic move that we want to wake up that healer within, that energy that you have, we all have it. The first magic move is this: acknowledge that the healer is there. Now, I get that this may sound really simple, but it's actually about stepping into the responsibility of your healing. This is a game changer. When I see somebody who is relying on another or a particular something to heal them, what I know is, as an energy guide, my first task is to actually bring them back to themselves and to anchor into their magic and to anchor into taking responsibility for their own healing. If we are in the healing vibration of it's the doctor or the medicine or the practitioner that is going to heal me, and we take our hands off the wheel, then what is most likely going to happen there is the healing that you seek either won't happen and you'll wonder why, or it will happen but only at a fraction of its potential. So the main ingredient here is your responsibility. I am responsible for my own healing. I have healing ability within me. I was born with it. And I'm going to make sure that that's awake and aligned. And I'm going to step in to be a full partner with whatever healing modality you're choosing, with whatever doctors you're working with, whatever practitioners are there. Magic move number 1 to wake up the healer within is acknowledge that they're there and take full responsibility for your own healing and understand that you are the vital ingredient. If the healing energy is not alive in you, then you are already against the grain of a healing journey. Magic move number 2. How does the healer in you like to move and groove? So imagine this. You've had a day. It's been the day that's been the day. All the things happened. You've had like a roller coaster of various emotions, and you're at the end of the day, and it's been the day that's been the day. What's your move? What move do you naturally make that you know is going to make you feel better and is also good for you? Because you know you've built evidence around this. It's worked before. Side note, I'm not talking about the bottle of wine or the full family block of chocolate. I get that after a day that may be the move you want to make. But what I'm asking you to identify here is, what is that move that you make that you know is going to make you feel better? So it may be time on your own. It may be the bubble bath. It may be a walk in nature. It may be going for a run and sweating it out, putting on the music, dancing. It may be calling your best friend and saying, I've got to tell you about the day that's been the day. What has come to mind now as the move that you make when you want to feel better? That's giving you a clue with how your healer likes to move and heal. So if you chose a walk in nature, then what you know then is your healer likes to be active in your body and it likes to have sensory support. If you chose, I just want to be on my own, please, I might take a bubble bath, then you know that being absolutely in your own energy and quiet and still is the move that your healer likes to make. Or you may have a healer that wants to sweat it out, or you may have a healer that wants to paint or draw or scream. But now acknowledge what is that move, and there may be more than one depending on what it is that you're working with. What is that move? And just say, g'day healer, there you are. Because that is the healer being active in you. The day that's been the day, and now I need to feel better. You go to have that bubble bath that is activating the healer within you, that is saying, yes, this can turn around. I can feel better. I can activate some healing energy here. I can. Healer is active. So what is that way? And then allow that to be the way. Allow that to be the way. I would say identify your top 3. So for me, top 3 is writing in my journal, absolutely. Another one, walking in nature, works a treat for me. And another is either calling one of my sisters or one of my good girlfriends and telling them all about the day that's been the day. So what that tells me about my healer is it likes to express in writing. It wants to get it out. It wants to be moving and sensory connected. And I feel better if I can actually connect with another. These are all the things that my healer within is saying, I like doing these things. This makes me feel better. Please do these things. What are your top 3? And now magic move number 3. To help us all out with this practical magic and the how-to of waking up the healer, I have recorded a guided meditation, which, spoiler alert, is called Awaken the Healer Within. It's just over 15 minutes long, and it's a journey that's going to take you to a beautiful spot where you get to align and meet this healer within. And this is how you're going to play. Move number 1, you're going to say, I'm setting my intention to take responsibility for my healing, to wake up this healer within, because I'm here earthbound, I'm going to learn my lessons, I'm doing the thing, I'm activating the magic. So before we go on the journey, you're going to acknowledge that you've got a major part to play in your healing journey, and you have this healer within. And then you're going to move to magic move number 2, which is, what does your healer like to do? So an example here is my healer really likes to be walking, and if I can be walking somewhere where the nature is beautiful and it feels like it's supporting me. So if I'm moving now into the guided meditation, which is, let's call it a healing activation. Let's call it a journey. Let's take the idea of meditation out of it. If I was going to now move into the just over 15 minutes, Awaken the Healer in me, that has been recorded for me to do this how-to, am I going to sit quietly and breathe like I'm supposed to do in meditation? No. I'm going to want to be riding or walking or being outside in my garden, because that's naturally what the healer in me wants to do. So this is my invitation in your how-to. You are literally going to do it. Choose your own adventure here. I invite you onto this journey to meet the healer within you. I'm going to guide you the whole way, but you decide the way. Do you want to be outside? Do you want to be inside? Do you want to put it on in the room and actually just be on your yoga mat and rolling around and making shapes? What do you want to do? Because when we take responsibility for our healing, we can also then begin to make some choices that support our healing. And you get to understand how you naturally move towards healing. And the more that you can do that, the easier it gets, the wider the path gets for you, the more magic that becomes available for you. All of it's there when we get to know this healer within. And then you know what happens? This unreality, it's still going to be reality. We're still humans, and people are still going to hurt us or annoy us, and we're still not going to get what we really want the first time, and we're going to have to figure out some stuff. That is a part of being human and earthbound. But when we have our healer within activated, when we need to, we know how to make ourselves feel better. Let go of all of the rules around healing, particularly meditation for this activation. If you're not someone who visualizes easily, don't try to visualize. If you don't like sitting still, please don't sit still. It's your adventure. You get to choose, but I invite you now onto the next part of this how to wake up the healer within you, which is this guided journey and healing activation that I have recorded for you to honor the healer in you. So if you're here with me live, you are going to find that link down below. You can go there directly. If you are listening to this across podcast platforms, you don't have to go anywhere. You're just going to have to wait for the music to shift, and you are going to be on the journey with me immediately. For it's your magic, it's your journey. The healer within you is really excited that they get to journey with you now, and I'm excited for you too. Own your magic, own your healing journey, and jiggy up. We're earthbound, you're alive, and big life magic is there, right there. And the magic in you and the healer in you and all of your experiences is directing you right there. Choose how you want to journey today, and feel free to let me know when you met the healer within. What did that feel like? What happened within you? How does your healer like to move? Feel free to send me a message or comment below. But right now, I'm going to leave you to your journey because it's yours. Because my friend, you know it to be true. It's you. You are the magic.